It's time for Lowcountry Live, Charleston's #1 local lifestyle show, with Aaron Kinzel and Tom Crawford. Local, low country, living. It's Lowcountry Live.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Lowcountry Live. I'm Aaron Kinzel here with Tom Crawford. Glad to be here today. What a morning.
Yeah, nasty outside.
Oh my gosh, we were drowning on James Island this morning.
You've been working on this show for quite some time, though. Working for this day of this show.
Oh,
this particular day.
For this particular day?
Yes, for this particular
Pet
day.
Day?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a big day.
But it's more dog day.
Dog
day. Because we don't have too many cats on today.
No, we've got several dogs coming, though, don't we?
Yeah.
It's raining cats and dogs.
Oh, there we go.
I know, I was just standing here like, hey.
There we
Chris
go.
Nessman, he's my personal we should give your number out, Chris. Just let people text you. And
Dude, I already get enough calls from like
I'm so annoying.
robo people as it is.
Yeah,
but they don't want a forecast, they want my money. So.
Because we do have people all over the country and some all over the world
Sure.
that watch us, watch us on that live stream.
Right. And you know what's funny? Tom and I, we say we're retired meteorologists.
Yeah.
But I don't even check the forecast anymore. I just go to Chris.
Just go to him.
I mean, I could,
Just
but
go to him.
Chris is just easier to text you.
The voice
True.
of
You're
the
so
weather.
good.
Well,
You're so good.
Not always, though. It's funny. She always texts me when I've already said it 17 times, so I'm like.
I was driving kids to school. I meant
That's fair. That's fair. And James, you guys did get dumped on. I think you got like 4 inches this morning.
It was bad.
So
And
still
major
impressive.
traffic out there too right now, right?
Yes, 3 lanes are blocked just before aviation right now. So, messy on 26.
So what I hear you saying, don't leave right now. Just stay with us over the next hour right here on Lowcountry Live, because we're going to have so much fun. As we said, the show has gone to the dogs. Nice sound effect. For the entire hour, it's Pet Day with Mount Pleasant Pet Magazine.
And we have all kinds of fun planned just for you. See the best canine costumes at Waggoween.
Plus, celebrate incredible canine therapists at the Blessing of the Dogs.
Okay.
First, though, let's go back to Chris for more on the forecast.
All right, well, a wet dog typically does not have a proper positive connotation to it, but you might be smelling that if you take your pooch out for a walk today. We just should mention we have a flood watch in effect, and we are seeing some rain right now. The good news is it's lightened up considerably. In fact, a little bit heavy still in parts of Johns Island. The heaviest storm, though, is just offshore. You zoom out, though, we are not done yet. Look at this, switching back to satellite radar. We got quite a bit coming in later on. So it is going to be just overall kind of gray, wet day. Temperatures only in the low 70s. 75 Charleston, 75 Beaufort. I have us making it to 80, but I think that might be a wee optimistic. So generally speaking, going to be kind of gray and cool today. Your extended forecast, we are going to go a little in depth on what to expect for the rest of today, plus the rest of the weekend. I'll have those details coming up.
By Mount Pleasant Pet Magazine. We're kicking off Pet Day and Mount Pleasant Pet Magazine and MUSC. Publisher Bill Macchio joining us along with Cathy Bennett from the MUSC Therapy Animal Program. Good to see you guys.
Nice to see you
And Jackson
again.
as well as you, my friend.
He's making himself at home, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm interpreting. Yeah, he's saying hi. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Bill, let's start off with you. In the front cover of Mount Pleasant Pets magazine will be therapy dogs.
These are all Cathy's, right, Cathy? These are all your
Absolutely.
dogs? They're all therapy dogs.
They're
too,
all
right?
therapy dogs.
And this is
awesome?
Jackson, I assume?
That's Jackson without a haircut.
And she's written an article in the magazine talking about how MUSC's therapy animals really help patients that are there. And I had to bring her on because it's an awesome thing they do.
Okay. The photographer that put this all together, Jeanne Taylor, is that right?
Jeannie Taylor. She's awesome. She's the best. She's always voted the best pet photographer in Mount Pleasant. Best of.
Cathy, do you do a lot of posing with your dogs and so forth?
Actually, I'm in there. You just can't see me. Jeannie is so phenomenal that all of the handlers were actually in that photo initially.
Okay.
Because, when we have more than one therapy dog together, we shouldn't keep them off leash. And so she is just that good, where she was able to take it.
She's very good.
It's very, very good. Yeah. Actually, I'm super excited. We worked for the last 6 weeks on a 2023 calendar for it's called Canine Therapists and Clinicians. And so Jeannie was the photographer. She was the eye behind the camera. We're going to start selling the calendar at the Blessing of the Dogs October 4th.
Let's talk about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the Blessing of the Dogs, it actually comes from the annual recognition of St. Francis of Assisi. He is the patron saint of animals. October 4th is his birthday. So all across the country, really the world, on or around October 4th, we have animals being recognized. And about 6 years ago, MUSC started doing a blessing of the therapy dogs. So in 2019, that was the last time we were able to get together. And I'm really excited, October 4th. Like in 2019, we are inviting all therapy dogs in the Charleston area, not just MUSC. So if you're listening and you have a certified therapy dog, I want you to come out to the Horseshoe at 12 o'clock on the 4th of October.
It was fun last time you did it.
Yes,
A lot of fun.
It is. It's where we get to recognize these incredible animals. And you'll hear from patients, you'll hear from care team members and physicians about the impact and the changes that these dogs are able to help in terms of the healing process. Jax does a lot of occupational and physical therapy with stroke patients, patients that are battling Parkinson's. We have a huge team, some of the sweetest people I've ever known and most gentle and empathetic dogs I've ever met. So yeah.
A lot of times people that are having a medical issue, and maybe in a hospital, it could be any hospital, there can be some anxiety, of course, that is with that. And when the therapy animals come in, it's a relaxing, it sort of takes them away from all of that, doesn't it?
It is what I call that Calgon take me away moment. Because it's something that you have to actually witness and experience. To be able to understand the impact.
Bill, real quick, we've got just a few seconds left. The website where people can read about past issues of Mount Pleasant Pet Magazine and the next issue.
Readpetmag.com.
Readpetmag.com.
You're going to be over here?
Yeah. Fantastic. Thank y'all for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Cathy, for bringing
This
Jackson
is Pet
as well.
Day, you know.
Yes.
Thanks, Bill.
You're
welcome.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you so very much. We've got more Lowcountry Live in just a moment after this montage of some new furry friends you can find at Dorchester Paws.
This segment is sponsored by Mount Pleasant Pet Magazine. We all want the best care for our furry friends, right? And Pet Day with Mount Pleasant Magazine continues right now with advanced animal care. We have publisher Bill Macchio joining us with Dr. David E. Steele. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, Erin.
You said bring in some sunshine.
Yes, yes.
On this rainy day. You know, we're talking all things pets. Why did you want to bring the doctor today?
You know, I was visiting Dr. Steele's office one day, and we were talking, and he told me about he has a kind of mission, if you would, to go at Summerbees up because his office, Advanced Animal Care, is located in North Mount Pleasant, and Summerbees is up there, and some of those older folks can't get out and take the. Of course, the staff was teasing him because all the ladies like Dr. Steele over there, but my heart, you really touched my heart. and I've been knowing you for a while. There's other things you do too, but that really did touch my heart. So that's why I brought him on.
That's great.
I know he's very passionate about what he does.
I can tell just in the few minutes talking to you. How long has your practice been around?
Yeah, so Leslie and I, my wife, we moved here to Mount Pleasant in '94, and we opened up Advanced Animal Care at Mount Pleasant 21 years ago this July. So we've been here for a long time.
You've been here for a long time.
Yeah.
What is your overall passion and feeling with your practice?
Yeah, so in being in practice for as long as we have, we've gotten to know a lot of people and a lot of amazing pets. And when you take the time to talk to them and listen, you learn a lot more about their needs that go beyond just their pet care needs. And so we discovered that there were other things out there. For instance, like Summerby, retirement facility, right? And those people there have a lot of challenges that prevent them or get in the way of them being able to take care of their pets. It might be physical or emotional, cognitive, or maybe even just transportation. Sure. But that puts that relationship in jeopardy. And what a tragedy that would be. This is a time in their life when they're losing a lot of their privileges and responsibilities, and having that companion can be life-saving for them. So we saw a need, and we just saw a way that we could fulfill that by going there.
That's wonderful. Have you seen an influx in pets since the pandemic? I feel like everyone got like a COVID puppy.
Yeah, so I do think that having more
that.
time at home, people realize they had more opportunities to do that, and bringing a pet in their families can be a very enriching and wonderful thing. So yes.
That's wonderful. Bill, when someone comes to town, as what, 40 to 50 people a day are moving here at least daily, what's the best place? You know, you come here, you need a vet, you want someone known and trusted. You know, what do you have that can help people find that?
Well, of course, we have the magazine, Mount Pleasant Pets, but also if they go to mountpleasant.pet, there's a veterinarian directory on there, and there's a groomer directory on there, and there's stores that help your pet. So
kind of like a one-stop shop.
One-stop shop for everything. So it's mountpleasant.pet.
Okay, and doctors, you recommend, I imagine if someone's new to town, they just establish that relationship right away before we need medicine or someone's sick. Or
yes, best thing to do is to go visit that vet office. Find out how open are they to willing to talk with you and spend a little time with you to teach you about your pet. The time that you last would want to find somebody is when you're under duress and in an emergency.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time
welcome.
today. Such a pleasure to meet you. Bill, don't go anywhere. You're still here.
I'll be
because
hanging out with you.
Mount Pleasant Pet Day continues throughout the entire hour right here on Lowcountry Live. We're going to take a quick break. We've got more LCL right after this.
The following segment is sponsored by Knocking.
You guys, we all know there's never enough chargers for all the devices or people under our roof. The Power Pro Go 5-port is mission control to charge all of your devices at once. Every household is overloaded with tech. Your kids need to charge their laptops. You need to charge your phone, gaming devices, headphones, chargers, earbuds. You name it, it probably needs a charge. And then the fighting begins. Who gets the outlet? Who stole whose cord? Who took my phone and put theirs on the charger? I mean, every single day, this was a problem until I got one of these. I keep it behind my couch. There is always room for everybody in one place. I used to find my chargers in my daughter's bag, in her locker, under her bed. It was a problem. Trust me, everyone needs at least one of these just to keep the peace in their house. Are you a content creator? Do you have kids? Or do you just have more than one device? The answer is yes. Centralize your charging and take away all of the stress of looking for the cord or looking for a place to charge when you are down on battery life. Put a Power Pro Go in every room. It's surge protected. You don't have to worry about it when every device is plugged in at the same time. There's 2 standard outlets, 2 USB ports, and 1 USB-C port. We're offering 43% off, guys. Don't miss it. Go to asadeals.com.
Country Live with Aaron Kinzel and Tom Crawford.
All right, coming up now in the second half hour of Lowcountry Live, Pet Day with Mount Pleasant Magazine continues. See how you can choose the best house for your pup.
Plus, be ready for any emergency with pet insurance from SIG Insurance. Right after checking the forecast.
All right, so let's take a look at that forecast. So the biggest thing, and unfortunately, is flooding is likely today. And I say that because we've already seen some this morning. And we are going to get a fairly significant high tide pushing that king tide category later on this afternoon. So yes, we will probably see some of those problems. The highest risk though for rainfall, inland flooding, inland even then relative to here, is Highway 17. The weekend also kind of staying wet, but here we go from the Weather Prediction Center. A slim margin all along the coast of a moderate risk. That's the third of the 4-tiered scale. Essentially slow moving storms, in addition to the fact that the ground is already very, very wet. We could likely see some of that flooding. And the WPC going with the heaviest, kind of just Charleston on south, down through Beaufort and Jasper counties, and then kind of just inland from Savannah. So we're going with about 1 to 3 inches for places further inland. Coastal spots about 3 to 5 inches once all is said and done. Isolated pockets breaking that 6-inch mark. And again, James Island, they already got 4 inches this morning, so not out of the question they see a little bit more. In addition to that, we are looking at a high tide. We've got a coastal flood watch in effect, and looking at those tides mainly this evening will probably be the most significant of this round. In addition to that, so road closures likely, and then we'll probably see a few more tomorrow evening as well. So if you're planning on going downtown, it is food week, just keep that in mind. I'd actually say go ahead and just pay a little extra, park in the parking garages. But here's a look at radar right now. You do see rain, not too bad, but we've got more coming, and it is going to be fairly wet through today. Slowly getting better as we go through the forecast. Middle of next week looks considerably better. Check that out, upper 80s, only a 20 to 30% chance. So not too much to complain about. You just got to get through a very wet Friday, and then this weekend I'd keep that umbrella handy as well.
This segment is sponsored by Mount Pleasant Pet Magazine. Pet Day with Mount Pleasant Magazine continues. The real estate market is very hot right now, and if you're going to make the big decision to buy a new home, your pet might influence you. Publisher Bill Macchio joining me right now with pet-friendly agent Susan Matthews. Good to have you both here with us.
Thanks.
Susan, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Tom.
I never knew that there was a pet-friendly agent in the real estate. That is fantastic. Bill, let's start with you first. What is it? What exactly is a pet-friendly agent?
These are agents. Everybody can see the directory is petfriendlyagents.com. But these are agents that understand that there's special needs for the 4-legged family member. Okay. And so they ask questions. They're concerned about them like they are the 2-legged family. So, but in talking to Susan, because Susan is a pet-friendly agent, she's got some cool stuff she's working on with K9, the police department, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to bring her on.
Yeah, Susan, speaking of selling homes or assisting buyers in buying that home, have you sold homes to families who have made some buying decisions based on their pets?
Absolutely. That is often one of the first things people will mention, that they need a backyard for their dog, or a fenced backyard, or a home where, that is good for interaction with their pets, maybe a 1 level if they have an older dog. So it's absolutely a top concern of most of my clients. And sometimes there's HOA questions that you have to ask on their behalf and make sure that they're getting a good fit for their needs.
Yeah, the HOA has a tendency sometimes in some areas that have more restrictions with animals, barking restrictions, that sort of thing as well. Let's talk about, you really care a lot for pets and you really love the animals. You got an announcement to tell us about. What is that?
I have a super fun announcement. Thank you so much, Tom and Bill, for giving me this opportunity. So Charleston loves its dogs, right? We love Halloween too. I cannot believe this has not been done before, but we are going to host the first Halloween dog costume contest and trick-or-treat event on second Sunday in October, on October 9th on King Street, and this will benefit the Lens Foundation, which is a nonprofit that supports the Charleston Police Department, and this specific initiative is for their K9 unit. And the reason that's important is because the K9 unit de-escalates any kind of violence, and they prevent the need for lethal force. They are such wonderful ambassadors into the community, and the funding isn't always there to build up the K9 unit in most police departments across the United States. But what a fun way to support the police department and their dogs, because we get to dress up our dogs. They can enter a contest. I would invite everybody to do this. Great prizes, celebrity judges, celebrity pups, and this will all be held on second Sunday.
And speaking of entering their dog, their pet into this, how can they go about doing that?
So they would just visit Charleston.com to register. We're also looking for sponsors. We would love sponsors, supporters, businesses along King Street that would like to participate in the trick-or-treat portion. So it's going to be so much fun.
Oh, fantastic. So people can actually do that either online or they can do it the day of the event?
No, they have to do the registration for the contest online, and then they'll be able to check in that day with their registration.
And by the way, a great day to be downtown for Second Sunday down on King Street. Thank you so much for being here, both here today.
Oh, thank you so much, Tom.
More Lowcountry Live right after this message from the Charleston Animal Society's president, Joe Elmore.
Hi, I'm Joe Elmore, President and CEO of Charleston Animal Society. And all of us here at the Animal Society hope that you and your loved ones enjoyed summer and had a safe and healthy summertime. Please keep in mind, summer is the most difficult time of year for us to find homes for the animals that come into our care. These are your animals. These are our community animals. They're not Charleston Animal Society animals. Also, remember, Charleston Animal Society takes in well over 90% of the animals in our community of Charleston County. As we're entering September and coming out of August, we have seen one of the most difficult and challenging times in our history. Animals need your help right now. Animals need a place in your heart. So please, consider adopting. Come out. We're open 7 days a week. Consider fostering or volunteering if you can adopt. And also, if you cannot adopt, please consider giving towards their medical treatment by participating in the Rescue Brew contest, which ends this week. So thank you from all of us at Charleston Animal Society. We know we can count on you. And more importantly, the animals know they can count on you. So stay safe, stay healthy, Charleston strong.
This segment is sponsored by Mount Pleasant Pet Magazine. Get peace of mind with pet insurance. We've got Grayson Schirmer Jones joining us from SIG Insurance, along with Bill Macchio, publisher of Mount Pleasant Magazine. Good morning to both of you.
Thanks.
Good morning.
Here we are again, just hanging out.
We need a cup of coffee.
Yeah, there you go.
What made you want to bring Grayson and SIG Insurance on the show?
Well, first of all, I've known their family for decades, and they definitely love dogs. But also, when you go and you search for pet insurance, nationwide, usually on the top, is always on page one. And I just wanted Grayson to talk to the listeners of Pet Day about what that means. You know, like pet insurance. What does that mean?
It's something that I don't have, but I'm sure that I need. So, Grayson, tell us more. First, though, I want you to mention, who did you bring with you today?
Yes, this is Miss Millie.
This is
Miss Millie Jones. Yes, she is our 11-year-old golden retriever.
I love it. She's so calm. And I just want to say to the viewers, she is not up for adoption.
No, she is ours.
Try to call.
Yes, she is ours. She's very well loved in our family.
That's good.
We have one other golden retriever at home as well, but she's a little bit more rambunctious. So Millie got the ticket today.
Millie got the calmer ticket to come on the show.
Absolutely.
Bill was saying that pets are in your DNA. Like, he's known you for years. You've always had like dogs around.
Yes. Yep, we've had pets forever. I've got horses, I've got pets, we've got cats, we've got donkeys, we've got it all, you name it. So we do have a lot of pets. Pet insurance, I feel like, is something that's fairly kind of recent.
It's new.
Yep. It's super important, when you've got that $1,500 emergency vet visit. That's kind of why we're pushing it, because it's kind of helping people give a little bit of support and with payments and everything like that when you get that unexpected big $1,500 vet bill.
And we were saying during the commercial break, it has happened to both of us, where the dogs ate something they shouldn't have. So pet insurance, like, what's the price point? I'm sure it obviously varies. There's a lot of factors.
So it varies. So it takes into consideration a lot of different factors. So you're looking at the age of the dog, the breed of the dog, how big the dog is, the weight, same with cats and everything like that. So you've got a couple different characteristics that they're looking at. So for example, Millie is an older dog. She's 11 years old, so her premium a month is a little bit higher than most. So she's going to be around more like $200 a month. Each carrier is a little bit different. We have multiple carriers, Nationwide being our top one. They're actually recommended by Forbes Group. So they are, their package right now is probably one of our better ones. She, like I said, is a little bit more expensive, but like my golden retriever at home, who's 4, she is only around about $50 a month. So they do have a max limit. Each company will max you out. So Millie's, I think hers caps out at $10,000 for the year. They'll pay up to $10,000.
When you talk about types of health insurance, is it like the insurance that we have, that one would cover like vet visits, one covers only emergency?
So the pet insurance is really there to help with emergency visits, wellness visits, depending on what kind of package you have.
Does it cut the cost of medicine?
Yes, medicine, blood work, heartworm, flea and tick, which is a monthly expense for some people also. So it's all included depending on what kind of package you get. But when you're looking at, let's say for a 5-year-old dog, $50 a month, and your heartworm medicine's about $60 a month, that's not so bad.
I would much rather pay that than the bills that we were saying that we've had
previously.
It's very interesting, isn't it?
All right, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks
we are
for
out
having
of time, but Bill, again, don't go anywhere.
I'm right here.
We're going to continue. We've got more Lowcountry Live with Mount Pleasant Pet Day right after this. Millie, say goodbye.
Normal dog and cat noses can range in color from deep black to pink pigments depending on breed. Sometimes with age, the color of the nose can change, becoming mottled or lighter in general. They can also become thick and cracked. In many cases, this can simply be a normal process of aging. However, if your pet's nose seems to be irritating the animal or the change seems to be asymmetrical, it might be worth having your vet evaluate the nose to make sure that something more serious isn't going on. It's always better to be safe than sorry. If you ever have questions when it comes to what's best for your pet's health, I also recommend reaching out to your local veterinary professionals. You can connect with us at our station website by looking up For Pet's Sake. We'd also love to see your favorite pet moments that you can share with our community. Go to our news app, click Explore, chime in to upload your pet-tastic photos.
segment is sponsored by Mount Pleasant Pet Magazine. Our next guest can help you find the best home for your pet. We're joined right now by publisher of Mount Pleasant Magazine, Bill Macchio, along with pet-friendly agent Tony Tonelis with Mr. Frisco. How are you? Very well behaved. Bill, let's start off with you. Tell us more about the Mount Pleasant Pets and the Pet-Friendly Agents Directory, because that is very important for people who do have the four-legged friends, right?
That's exactly right. Because when people that have four-legged family members, they have special needs that those that don't have four-legged buddies. And so I knew that from talking to the real estate agents I deal with, and so I started. You can see the QR code on there.
Oh yeah.
But I've got a directory on our pet site, mountpleasant.pet, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to bring Tony on, because he is a pet-friendly realtor.
And Tony, speaking of that, how did you and Mr. Frisco become involved with the pet-friendly?
Well, actually, if I may, not to interrupt you, but really it was Mr. Frisco.
Oh,
because I got to know him, and then I got to know Tony. That's right. It's a true story,
Absolutely.
right?
We were at Starbucks on Coleman, minding our own business, and here comes Bill, and fell in love with Mr. Frisco, and the rest is history.
Yeah, but maybe it's because there's a resemblance here
a little
visually.
Bit,
a little bit, the curly hair.
A little bit going on. So how long have you been a pet-friendly agent?
So I've been a real estate agent since '98, and we've been here in the Charleston market since 2017, and so Frisco came into our lives a couple of years ago, and we knew that he had needs, and we kind of based our home choices around that.
Speaking of home choices, when somebody comes, when a potential buyer is coming to you and they're talking to you, what are some of the questions that they ask?
Oh, well, the obvious is mostly a fenced yard, but also close proximity to veterinarians and and parks and walking trails and things like that. Yeah.
And of course, we have a lot of walking trails right here in the Mount Pleasant area. We have a lot of great veterinarians as well, don't we?
Absolutely. And open areas, green spaces in neighborhoods, but also what's come up lately is flooring. Carpet versus hardwoods versus vinyl plank flooring, something that's durable for dogs especially.
Yeah, because some floors will get scratched pretty easy in comparison with other floors that you can almost drag nails across it and won't scratch it. Yeah.
Yep.
Bill, do you have tell us about the website that you have for Mount Pleasant Pets Magazine, and is it digitally out as well right now?
Yes. When people move to the area, they looking for their doctors and different things for them. But also, this is a resource. There's a magazine right there online there.
Yeah.
So digitally, people can read it. Read petmag.com, or they can go to mountpleasant.pet, and they can look at the pet-friendly agents, and then also they can find their veterinarian there and their groomer, and so it's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, and being a pet-friendly agent, it sort of gives you a little bit of an upper hand over the other agents that might not be aware of all the different assets that are out there for animals, or needed assets that are out there for the four-legged friends.
Agreed. I think they're family members, right? So 70% of home buyers have at least one pet, and the growing population of home buyers is the millennial segment, and they're about 35% of the home buyers, and nearly, a great percentage of millennials have pets.
Fantastic. We're out of time, guys. Thank you, Tony, for bringing your beautiful dog there. He's after Mr. Frisco. Fantastic. We appreciate y'all being here. Thank you, Mr. Frisco.
Thank you.
Thanks,
More Lowcountry Live in just a moment. Stay with us.
We hope you'll start a Facebook fundraiser for Charleston Animal Society today. It's super easy and it helps us to save lives. Lives like Cooper, he was hit by a car and had to have his leg amputated. If you start from your personal page, all you have to do is start a post, click on the Raise Money icon, search for Charleston Animal Society. It's super easy. You just put in the words Charleston Animal Society, or it starts right up. Click on that. write your post about whatever it is that you feel compelled to help us with, and then post. The second way that you can raise money on Facebook for Charleston Animal Society is by going to the Charleston Animal Society page. Go right up here where it says search Facebook, click on that, search for Charleston Animal Society. You can start writing in the name or just click on the icon. Once you get to Charleston Animal Society's page, all you have to do is click on this fundraisers button. Then on this right-hand side, all you have to do is click on raise money. And then on the left, it's going to come up and you're going to be able to adjust your goal. You'll be able to adjust why you want to support the Charleston Animal Society. There's so many fun ways that you can help us save lives. Then all you have to do is share it with friends and family. So there you have it. It's super easy, and we're hoping you'll start your Facebook fundraiser today.
All right, we finished Pet Day with the Charleston Animal Society. We have Kay Hyman joining us with a little girl who needs a good home. Bill, Kay, thanks for both being here. Bill, why'd you want to finish the show today with animal rescue?
I mean, they do such great work in town. I mean, when people think of rescue, let's face it, they think of Charleston Animal Society.
Well, you know, we take 90% of the animals from Charleston County. So, you know, that's a lot of animals coming through our doors. Tremendous amount. And right now we're packed with dogs. And so we're offering fee-waived adoptions on dogs, including dogs like Little Girl here, who I have fallen in love with. She's 4 years old.
I like Little Girl.
But she acts like she's 3 months old.
I was going to say, I thought she was like a puppy.
Yeah,
She's playful.
And she loves everyone. She does like other dogs, but yesterday she got in a little scuffle with a dog that I think may have been like he was too aggressive with her, who knows what. But otherwise, she's good with other dogs. Yeah. Just really, really sweet.
Kay, you've been doing this so long. Can't you just look in their eyes and know that they're awesome dogs?
I do. I actually, when I go to look for which dog I'm going to take, of course, I ask for staff to help me and to picking out a dog. Yeah. But really, truly, you know, you can see it in their demeanor, their body language. Right. And there's so many great dogs just waiting.
I think she wants to go home with Bill.
Yeah,
that's the vibe. When I look in her eyes, that's what I see.
I don't know that his dog would tolerate her
Probably
energy.
not, but
but that's the thing. We want to make sure we make a perfect match with people.
Yeah.
And we're packed. I mean, we have 61 dogs right now and only 21 spots on the floor.
I was going to say, you can't put 61 out there.
No, we can't. And
so do you still need, you've got fee-waive adoptions. Do you still need fosters to have some of these dogs?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's so easy to foster a dog. And we have a really cool thing called an adoption ambassador, where you take a dog and you are their spokesperson.
Their marketing,
Yeah, you do their marketing. You could also do a dog day out, where you take a dog out for a day, which helps to get them out of the shelter. Because, you know, the only thing that really ends up making a dog break down and have mental issues in a shelter is being in that kennel. Even though we have volunteers who take them out all day. We have volunteers that take them out all day. We have, you know, enrichment we give them. There's nothing like being in somebody's home.
Right.
And it's critical. And we really appreciate you and all that you do to help animals in our community.
Yeah, it's definitely my pleasure.
Yeah, and so, you know, the biggest problem we're having right now is a lot of them look just like her. They're terrier blends. Yeah. There are a lot of breed restrictions. A lot of communities don't allow this breed. Yeah. And, you know, we have a lot of hurdles to overcome to help people to understand just how great they are.
So someone can help, obviously, by adopting a dog, by fostering a dog, by donating to Rescue Brew, or voting for Rescue Brew, right? Good way to give money.
Wednesday,
okay.
And that's a really cool, fun way that you can help us right from your desk at work. You could also consider making donations on our wish list on Amazon. But right now, what we need is to get these dogs out of our building. It's life or death across our state for animals.
Okay, are you suggesting people to drink beer in the office?
I'm not joking. We are out of time. Thank you so much, Kay. Bill, we have had so much fun for Pet Day with Mount Pleasant Pets Magazine. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you to all of our viewers for joining us on this rainy day. Stay safe, stay dry. We will see you back here on Monday. The View is up next.